Hey everyone, Mr. Know-It-All here, and if you have a leaking faucet costing you hundreds if not thousands of dollars on your water bill, I may have a solution for that. So stick around and I'll show you how to fix this leaky faucet. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where I'm all about saving you time and money in many different ways, and one of those ways is saving you money in water. So what we have here is a leaking faucet, and I will show you how to fix that leaking faucet so you can save some cash on that water bill. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is time how many drops we get per minute. So we're gonna go ahead and count how many drops it is. Let me see. We're gonna have, oh, you see it start forming right at the top of the nozzle right there. So you got one drop. Let's wait there for a minute. It started to form. I can see it started to form. Then we have 2 drops. And then we have, I can see it starting to form right there. Now we got 3 drops. So that's 1 minute right there. So we're gonna stop that. So that's 3 drops in 1 minute. So the first thing I like to do is turn the water off completely from the valves under the cabinets. So you're gonna turn them clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever way that your valves are set up. Every valves are different, but just make sure you don't damage them in the process. Some pipes are very fragile, so we're gonna go ahead and see, like this one right here. This one is giving me a really hard time. It's really stuck in there. After a while, they tend to siege in there with all that hot water coming through. But I'm gonna use both hands here. Just tug on that real quick and just turn it clockwise until it's shut completely. So, and then what I like to do is just make sure there's no excess water in the system. So what I do is turn them both on to make sure there's no excess water in there. So what you're gonna need is cartridges, both cartridges, hot and cold. I'm gonna put the link down in the description for you guys. And then we need channel locks. We got a 6-in-1 screwdriver, WD-40, very important, and a rag. So that's all you will need to change the cartridges on this. We're gonna get ahead started and use a flathead side and take the little hot and cold symbols, the caps. You're gonna take the caps off, make sure you keep that together. We're gonna push that to the side, and then we're gonna take the other one off. There you go, like so. Perfect. We're gonna put that on that side because like that, you know, it keeps it more organized. Now you're gonna switch the screwdriver and use a Phillips. Put some WD-40 in there because it's sometimes sieged in there with all the water that's gone in there. It gets really sieged in there. So we're gonna take that off. You're gonna turn it counterclockwise. I keep messing up on this. Counterclockwise. So you take that off, put it on that side so you don't get confused. And then we're gonna take the other one off, and we're going to put that one on that side too. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some WD-40 and we're gonna spray it because, like, again, everything that has water, it's gonna get sieged in there. So WD-40 helps it loosen it up a little bit. So you're gonna grab some channel locks, and now you're gonna turn this counterclockwise, and it's just a little, it has a grooves on it. It's just a little, it's a little bezel that it has there. So we're gonna turn that one over. See, you can see it's starting to turn, and it should be very simple if it's not sieged in there, right? So it should just come off. Then you just hand screw it off, and then it comes off like so. Push that aside. So now we're gonna do the other side, and then you just turn it more, and then it comes off just like so. And then we're gonna push that aside. Now we're gonna get some rag, make sure you clean it off. You don't want to have it slippery once you put it back on. So we're gonna put that on that side. Now we're gonna take the cartridges off. So what I like to use is a channel lock. So we're gonna use the channel locks right here to take the cartridge off, and what I do is I'm gonna pull it, just pull it upwards. You grab the tippy top of it, you wiggle it around, then you just pull it off, and it comes right off like so. And then you have some excess left in there, so make sure you want to get those pieces off with the flathead screwdriver. And then you have that seal that goes inside the cartridge, so you might want to get that seal too. It's just a rubber seal, because if you leave that in there, the other one won't go in. So make sure everything is clean and clear. There's no rubber seals inside and no metal shavings either. You might want to clean all that out. Make sure there's nothing in there for the new ones to go in. So same procedure for the left. Take that out, take the rubber gasket off. Now what I like to do is clean the inside with the rag, just to make sure I didn't have any excess rubber floating around or any metal shavings or anything. So take a rag, and I like to go inside and clean all that out. Like so. Alright, so now we're ready to put the new one in. Remember how they go. Remember how you take the other ones out? That's exactly how this one's gonna go. It's gonna have a little notch that's gonna go to the right. So we're gonna put that notch to the right and then just clip it in there. You see those little pins inside that go directly in. There is no other way that these should go unless you do that notch the other way. Then the handle is gonna be reversed. So make sure that you put that notch facing the correct way. In this case, the hot is going to be to the left, so we're going to put that to the left, because when you turn it off, it's to the left. The hot is all the way to the left, and then the cold is all the way to the right. So we're going to make sure that everything is tight now. You put the little bezel back up, then you put everything on. Make sure it doesn't have any wiggle room, because if you don't tighten that up, it's gonna come loose again. So you don't want that coming off, because if that comes off, it's gonna be a really big mess everywhere. So we're gonna put the handle back on. Make sure that one's to the right. Again, make sure that it's tight. We're gonna go ahead and put the handle. See how it's facing to the right. If you put that the opposite way, the handle is going to be hitting the faucet on the inside, and that's not how it goes. So that's why I'm telling you that the cartridges has to be the flat end has to be facing to its corresponding sides. So we put the handle there. We make sure that this one is tightened up too. There you go. Not too tight. And then we're going to put this handle back up. You just pop the handle. You see it has a little screw on the inside, so I took the screw out just to show you guys. So now we're gonna turn both hot and cold water on. Don't worry, although the cartridges are in place, you won't have any leak. What I like to do is turn them on and check the inside of the cartridge to make sure that there is no leak going on in there. So what I like to do is run it and then stop it, and then I check, nope, no leak. And then I run it again, and then I stop it, and then I run the other one, and then I stop it. You're gonna see a little black water come out, but that's because of the new cartridges that just went in. So just make sure that both of them, and then check at the bottom, make sure there's no leaks there. It looks dry, so I'm good. I'm ready to put this handle back up. So we're gonna take that screw, put it in the screwdriver, just pop it in there, and tighten it all the way, like so. There you go. We're gonna do the other one too. There you go. So now you put the caps back on with the hot side and the cold side, and then we're good to go. Just to double check, what I like to do is do that 1 minute test again. See how many drops we get within that 1 minute mark now that we put the new cartridges in. So let's go ahead and get the timer ready. 1 minute and go. Let's see if we get any drops. Let me see. I haven't seen any so far. Nope. Not one drop in sight. So there is no water in here no more. There's absolutely no water coming out of this nozzle anymore with the new cartridges. So that's good, guys. Almost 1 minute. Nothing yet. It looks good. It's looking really good. Looking really good. Almost hit that 1 minute mark, guys. Sorry for the wait. But no water whatsoever. So there you go, guys. 1 minute with no drops whatsoever. So that means we fixed the faucet, and most importantly, we are saving money now that we fixed that leak. Very important for you guys to check throughout your home to make sure you don't have any leaking faucets, any leaking toilets, any leaking sinks or washing machines. Thank you very much for watching. That's it for today, and stay tuned for my next video.